Somehow I know that there's a place up above. We know my heart is struggling, free of all atrocities and suffering, because I feel the unconditional love from one who cares enough for me to erase all my burdens and let me be free to
fly like a bird, head to the sky. I lost the lyrics, so hold on one second. I'm still singing, get the song, and I know it's about the Lord, and I'ma continue singing because my genius fails. Whoa, ha, ha, ha.
whoa ha ha ha, whoa 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 ha,
Whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha 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 ha, whoa ha, whoa ha ha.
You're gonna take me
There's a place up with all my hurt and struggling. We have all the possibilities.
Nothing is funnier to be the Mariah Carey singing gospel. I'm sorry. It just tickled my soul.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing. It's Jaden XD. Wow, I'm XD, aka one of the women who lunch, and I'm here with
Lady of Rage. Nigga. Lady of motherfucking Rage.
I love how it's like choose your own adventure. Like you have to listen to the pre-show of last week on JXD and then go over to the Patreon, listen to Getting Grown to get the full story. Go back to the pre-show from this week on JXD
That's
to get
the
the ending of
scheme
the
that
saga.
Jade set up to hit y'all with the bullshit.
Ooh, it's like Herbalife.
If you just join all three, then you'll live forever.
Right.
Or whatever their philosophy was. Whatever happened to them?
I don't know. Everybody got air fryers, so I don't know.
Well, that's fair. There's like, we over this shit. That's who I should have put in that slap episode. That girl who was trying to sell me that crack while I was pregnant. Talking about it's safe.
Right. Listen.
It's like, bitch, y'all go too hard for these motherfucking protein shakes and shit. I don't want that. Y'all put drugs.
All protein powders smell like
nasty.
Like burnt hair.
Yeah, I fucking hate protein. I can tell if there's a hint of it. I can tell. No, thank you.
That's why I don't like the gym, because all them niggas smell pooty and like protein powder.
Not pooty.
Yeah. Pooty. Oh, the pooty. They pooty. They smell pooty. I know.
Pooty.
And you know what that smell like?
Oh, du toilette.
Yeah, parfum de pute.
This is ignorant. How was your week?
Yeah, that's it was cool. I think I'm gonna take a page out of Kid Fury's book. And every week, instead, you know how Kid Fury does sports commentary on the read? Well, I'm going to do it for the WWE. I'm going to tell you why.
Because you are a super fan.
Well, yeah, I used to watch as a kid, and now I watch it more. And black woman won. So that's the only reason why I'm interested. So like, you need to watch. So this week was WrestleMania, which is like, you know, the Super Bowl of, you know, wrestling, aka, you know, Curl Fest for, you know, everybody to come together.
Right.
Smashing, superb, fabulous, fantastic, tremendous, wondrous, monumental, mind-blowing, terrific, radical, colossal, dynamite, staggering. We are officially on the road to WrestleMania.
And so, you know, there's a bunch of matches and things, a bunch of white people beating up on each other. That's cool, whatever. But most importantly, you had Bianca Belair, who is a black Southern queen from Tennessee, Knoxville specifically.
Okay.
And she went to TSU, which is important. And she had to fight
You know, I went to TSU
Becky
originally.
Lynch.
Oh, wait.
Really?
No, different TSU. Texas Southern
Texas,
University.
yeah. No, she's talking about Tennessee. Okay. So she had to fight this white girl named Becky, right? Who's she's a great wrestler herself, but she's whatever. She has a great theme song, but that's all I'll give you for now.
Vegan ramen
So anyway,
noodles. Yuck.
that sounds racist. So, you know, everybody comes out and they have like their entrance music or whatever. So like the white girl came out in like her own car because it wasn't anything spectacular.
Okay.
Whatever. She comes up with her theme music, which is nice. And she had a new intro. It looked like a little Marvel comic book. That's not the point. What the point is when Bianca came out. Bianca had Bellcella. Now, I want to point out, if you don't know what Bianca Belair looks like, she's a black girl that is really pretty, and she has a long dookie braid that is long as her.
Okay.
Down to the floor.
Okay.
She had her whole like alma mater's marching band do her entrance music. So it was real like Beachella, but like, you know, her.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was great. It was VV Black. Her husband also wrestles in the WWE, who's also fine. And who's black, by the way. Because, you know, you have to specify. So, fast forward, Bianca Belair won. She won the women's championship. So she has the belt. You know, she won it proudly. She won it fair and square. She ended Becky Lynch's winning streak.
Okay.
And it was great. Right. And then, because WrestleMania was 2 nights. So then we had black women on the tag team championship match with Sasha Banks, who is Snoop Dogg's cousin. Like legit cousin, like he does her entrance music. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame. Anyway, and
I'm looking up
Naomi.
recipes for Kung Pao chicken while I listen to you. That's all.
Oh, that's fabulous. And then Naomi, who has one of the greatest entrances in WWE ever. It's all neon. She's from Miami.
Well, it could be just jealousy for Sonya Deville, but Deville couldn't help but interfere when Naomi faced the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair 2 weeks ago. But Naomi gets a fresh opportunity against the opportunity. The SmackDown Women's Champion.
Everything is like, the whole stadium goes dark and everything is in black lights and it's neon. It's a party. Yeah.
Wrestling
but she's a black girl
stresses me
who's
out.
VV Black.
It's so many.
It should.
It's just so much for me.
It is. But, you know, we have to uplift our black athletes in whatever faction they're in.
You're right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Especially in, you know, racist ass, you know, wrestling. You know, you gotta give them where you can. But yeah, so Sasha and Naomi won. They're tag team champions. So
Okay, shout out to Sasha and
black
Naomi.
women. Black women winning, you know, focusing. It's amazing. They had Bobby Lashley and Austin. There was black on black, but he won. But yeah, the women was more important anyway. So yeah, that was my
Women are
spiel.
always more important.
Yeah. What else was? Oh, I told you on the pre-show about Asian Jerome. Shout out to you. I don't know if you're Asian or whatever nationality or ethnicity you are, but
Pacific
hey.
Islander or something similar.
Yeah, I told you all about Jerome on the pre-show. And then, what else happened this week? Nothing.
Yeah, I had an eventful week.
Yeah, you have. You've had a lot. You went to a lesbian wedding. You went to
It was amazing. They said that
you
they're
had
not
a meeting
lesbians.
with white people. Oh, I'm sorry.
There just happened to be two women who love one another. Nah, I told them bitches, I was like, this is a lesbian Christian wedding, heifers. And
Yeah.
y'all hoes
That's
is
like-
gay. And they was, they hate me. I was like, it's two bitches in dresses. And I love it. I love every inch of
them
it.
both, and
Oh
congratulations.
my God, so much
to
congratulations to one of the most beautiful and purest loves you're ever going to see in human form. I mean, truly, these two, they ended up putting a last minute, I said this on Getting Grown, but it's warranted to say again, they put a last minute addition to both of their vows. And two of my favorite parts of their vows, Whitney was like, as the great philosopher and scholar once said, a house is not a home. And she went into some more Luther lyrics. And Shari's entire vows were lyrics to love songs that were literally put together as if they were vows.
So beautiful.
Okay. And they both, because of all of the drama that had happened over the week, they both had a moment in the car. And after like everything was just coming to a head, D'Angelo and Lauryn Hill, Nothing Even Matters came on, and they both were just like, you know what? It's about us. And they both put that song in some form in their vows and told that story, not knowing that the other one did it. And I said, look at this beautiful testament of how in sync you all are. I just love them so much, and it was really, 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 I was really grateful to celebrate them and to be there for such an intimate setting to celebrate them. And I love them, and I wish them nothing but complete awesomeness and love and just, yeah, all of that for the rest of their days.
Yeah.
Or as
that's
long as they
super fucking
desire.
dope.
Yes.
Yeah, that's super fucking
Lifetimes.
dope. Black love.
Black
Love
love.
it. Yes, black on black love too, because let me tell you.
Black on black on black on black on black on black on.
Yes. I
Yes,
love
because
it.
woo, nigga, because all week, god damn, nigga, and I'm sure these niggas is sick of me. I'm on a crusade. Y'all don't understand. I was feeling like the Black Knight last night. I told Tristan, I said, we ride at 2 a.m., nigga. Like, we get on our horses and we get our shields and our motherfucking bow and arrows, nigga, and we ride and we light this bitch on fire because I'm sick of it.
This is it now. Stay close and do what I do. Copy with us, boys! Forward!
I'm sick of it. Nigga, I've been
Yes,
accused of
James Revere's
harassment.
wild ride.
I've been called aggressive. I'm like every manner of fuck these black bitches that can come into fruition has come. And I'm just...
Yes, Jade is the nigger of the world.
I am okay. Jade is the nigger of the world. Like, that's the facts.
Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, friend, that they are trying you.
Woo, it's not they. It's yeah, no, they. It's
Yeah.
because I told you all the story. My classmates advocated for me, and I ride with them. I ride with them because they ride with me.
Mm-hmm.
But they are trying me, and I am ready for. Let me tell you how your nigga will go out like Cleo and set it off if need be. Okay, because I'm not backing down.
What did Denzel tell that
Nope.
assailant before he went on
Please
stage?
stop, because that's what they're trying to do to me. Okay, they trying to call me violent.
Listen, when they try to, listen, the closer you get to the top is when the devil come in. That's exactly. See,
All I did was
Denzel
slap
had
a
a word.
nigga. Like, y'all trying to take all my shit away and lock me up. Woo,
I had to get it out. Sorry.
I know. No, we joking on that till the end of time. I don't care. Like,
yeah,
I just don't. It's just funny. It's funny because it's just. Let's pay some bills.
Okay. So, thank you all for listening each and every week. We totes appreciate it. Please tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell an auntie, cousin, dead cousin rapper who's in the club instead of a casket. Did you see the video?
Oh, nigga.
But
did I?
So please tell a friend that we are everywhere you can get podcasts.
Is it fentanyl?
Not just Spotify.
Is it crack? What is it that would make you do something like that? Let me tell you something. You niggas hang my body like Ray Shrimmer Jesus up at a motherfucking concert after I die, and I will haunt you and yours until the end of time.
That was their wishes. That's what they want. So there's an episode of Southside that has with Deion Cole that addresses this exact same thing. You should watch it. First of all, it's Southside. Everybody should watch it. But B, you should watch that particular episode because that's exactly it's what the person wanted. That was their wishes. So you gotta.
That was creepy.
Speaking of which, did you see that video I sent you in that? Did you see that video I put in that group text today with you and Dustin?
Let me look.
I'll put it in here in the video version.
Oh damn! I keep trying to look at it from my iPad, but I'm not logged into Twitter on my iPad. So.
Oh, sorry.
I'll look at it later after.
But anywho, yes, we're everywhere you get your podcasts. Also, we're on Patreon right now.
Yes.
It is $7 all access. However, we are changing the prices to $9.99 come May 1st. So if you are already a subscriber, which we totes appreciate you for, and I keep saying totes and I don't know why, but we appreciate you for subscribing and continuing on. But we do have to upgrade, up the price a little bit so we can even give you more. We'll be doing lives way more frequently. You're gonna get sick of us. So, and we'll still be the lowest cost of subscription content that you'll get from their favorite podcast. So go $9.99 and you get a whole bunch of stuff, TV recaps, video versions, and of this main stage show ad free, including ad free versions of the audio. And we give audio versions of all of our video content for people who are unable to watch us, being impairments or otherwise. So, and soon we will be having the videos transcribed so that we can be accessible to everybody for all of our friends who are differently abled. Because I think it's fucked up that podcasts don't have that availability, and I definitely want to be the first one that celebrates everybody. Because why would y'all deny just because people are differently able they can't laugh at fuck shit like we do, you know what I mean? So
let's be inclusive.
Be inclusive. If you can't, we appreciate you for supporting, but we know times is hard. Please go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Where there is a bunch of stuff there, including our family game night series.
Oh, such a good, and bonus clips that were not on the original game night.
Yeah, Char's redemption arc is completed on Patreon.
Let me tell y'all how that's why Char. You will see why Char won the entire game show, because she literally came on this bitch with every fact that niggas never even knew. It was like, damn, bitch, how do you know that?
That's why I chose Char on my team, because I knew she was from Chicago and I knew the nigga making the game was from Chicago. So I knew that they would have some sort of connection, some Chi-Town connection. So that's how we,
So you cheated?
No.
That's what you're telling me.
I was being strategic.
No, you cheated.
Cheat? No. Strategic?
Because,
yes.
See, if you were not
See,
with
black people always
the
want to go to
nigga.
cheating. You know what I mean?
If you were not
Black
with the
people,
nigga who
always.
created the game, it wouldn't be cheating. But because you are, it is.
No, it's not
Yeah.
because I don't go in there when he's doing work. I'm asleep. So like I don't know what game he created, but I do know that people from Chicago all tend to think alike. So and- because every time we watch Southside, he's like, yup,
Char's gonna be like,
So
I
I'm
disagreed
like,
with Chris Rogers 99% of the time. I would take offense.
she
to
did,
that.
which is why I was like, she would know. I had to keep her on my side. But the point is, subscribe to her on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We have everything can be found on our link tree. Discord is free for everybody. Join where the real mess lives. It's not just us, it's y'all.
Where the money resides.
It's like Lipstick Alley, but without haters. You know what I mean?
Can we fuck them burn?
Shout out to Lipstick Alley. I enjoy Lipstick Alley because let me tell you something. A hater is a click, okay?
You are right about that. Bitches.
And I don't think people on there are haters. They're just getting out,
Sad.
They're processing whatever they're dealing with, and if it comes out the way it does, and I'm not, some people say some hellacious shit on there, but if that's what they need to do to get it out, and they're not shooting up schools or movie theaters, then so be it.
Yeah, just know if you're a hateful wench, it's gonna come back on you at some point in your life.
Might be show up at an Oscars event and just be presenting an award for best documentary.
Your purgatory might be me just literally haunting you for the rest. It would be a live chat in which I haunt you in the chat for the rest of your days.
Or you might just be subjected to like mayonnaise, or like potato salad with pineapples in it. You know what I mean? Like things that are like really ruin you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just piss you off.
Yeah. Yes.
Like a cheeseless pizza.
Yeah, potato salad with raisins.
Ambrosia.
Yeah, I hope you have to eat
Whatever that
carrot
is.
salad for the rest of your life and all of the lives that follow.
Green olives and no martinis.
Wait, I like olives.
Okay, ruin my joke. Anyway, also, last but not least, I am doing podcast consulting.
Yes.
The website will be up soon, but you can email me personally at xd@thexdexperience.com. We are working with some really great talent that I can't wait for you all to experience and listen to. And I'm working with some people who have, responded, love you down, and I'm so thankful for you that you think of me to even consider helping you all, and I'm super appreciative. So, email me if you want to make sure, get your dreams off the ground and, and make it happen.
Yes.
So, there's that. Also, you saw your pants were famous. They were photographed.
I
You
saw
them,
Dr.
right?
John
With
Paul
Dr. John.
wore their Jade of All Jade pants to the GLAAD Awards. Okay, I had to
The
text
dolls
them.
are asking when they're coming back. by the
They're
way.
coming back this spring, summer, fall.
Also, okay. Sure.
No, they're coming back this spring. We're actually working on the next drop with the new prints, and some fun additions and changes, niggas. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Look forward
to
that.
the new drop that is definitely coming your way.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to Dr. John Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And also,
doing big things.
it was just more about being in the space. I was really happy for them being in the space and, knowing that they've had such a background of not feeling fully themselves and not being supported even by loved ones, which is, the hardest a lot of times. And being made to feel less than. I just loved that they were in a space where they were celebrated and just loved up on and and just felt their full selves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's about time we be in spaces that celebrate all of us and all of ourselves, you know?
Absolutely.
And being welcomed into them too. With that being said, we're going to take a little break.
Break ski.
And ooh, wow.
Yeah,
stroke.
Good job.
And we'll be back. We'll be back with the rest of today's show. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's just that there's a certain style of parenting these days that is kind of messing up kids, impeding their chances to develop into their selves.
And we're back. Today, we are talking about horrible TV parents. There's a lot of them. This was inspired by, the Talking Cigarette's daughter, who said that, she had to sell 3 cars, to take care of her kids.
Black China.
And her BDs, as you all say.
Oh my God.
For whatever reason. You know what I cannot stand? Remember how I said a long time ago that Jesus died for that the QWERTY keyboard can live? So why on earth would you just say, yo, my BM, or like my BD? Like people say, like talk like that in like real life.
Yeah, and they say stuff like IRL.
Well, I do that, but I do that just mainly to piss you off.
Yeah.
But I don't say that like for real. But yeah, so then, and I hate this because I had to get all this information from like, that wall in Handmaid's Tale where they have all the people. That's what the shade room is.
It is. Hades room.
Yeah, it's literally where they hug like.
There's a reason you scramble up shade, and it is literally hell, nigga. It's Hades.
Yeah. But I had to, spelunk through, the throes of hell to find all the tea, and so the fathers of her children, disclosed, that. They pay X amount in school, and essentially that Black China only gets her kids 1 day a week.
Mm-hmm. And listen, we're not about no black woman shaming and all of that, but damn.
Carrie says she can't take her kids to Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you something. I said, wait, who?
Gary said that. He said, it's almost time for China to take her kids home. She can't take her to Chick-fil-A.
Oh my God. Because I saw them 2 comments literally back to back. Well, I seen a screenshot.
It was like, bro.
I'm not going on there anymore. I went on there years ago, but I gave that up years ago. So I had to catch it on the blogs.
Good. Listen.
And so I see them 2 comments back to back, and I just giggled. I was like, emotional damage.
The funniest part was Tiger's third reply was like, well, how'd you get reduced? What plan are you on? Because he pays less. Because Rob pays less. And
I didn't even see that.
Rob doesn't make
And Tiger's a terrible person. But this,
he's like he's an evil tampon.
But this lady has her kids once a week. You might not want to be up on the internet talking about how you had to get rid of 3 cars to like sometimes it's okay for y'all to just, you know what? No,
you don't gotta tweet.
You know what?
You don't have to tweet.
You don't have to. You could just really just shut up. You could just shut the fuck up.
Shut up, just shut up, shut up. Shut up, just shut up, shut up.
But that's not why we're here. We're actually here to discuss terrible TV parents. And I shall go first.
Go ahead.
Dee Dee, what was it? Phil? Pickles?
Oh, Stu.
Stu. Who was Phil? Phil was the baby. Phil and Lil. Yes. Dee Dee and
Phil,
Stu
oh,
Pickles. Terrible parents.
Will the parents of 5 loose toddlers please report immediately to the plumbing section?
Oh, I can't imagine. They never get out at home.
What kind of place are you running?
You know, I'm not sure babies belong around power tools.
How in the hell? Let me tell you something.
You know Tommy was a preemie? I'm not being joking. I'm serious.
I know.
Apparently, there's an episode where Tommy talks about him remembering him being in being in an incubator. He describes it as something else.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh wow, I didn't even put twa together.
Yeah. Same. Shout out to TikTok. I'm telling you, the kids are all right sometimes. They be letting you know. I mean, they ruin everything else, but so do we.
Okay. Well, Phil and Diddy is awful, and really everybody.
Stu and Dee Dee.
Why do I keep calling them that?
Why are they awful? Well, they didn't take care of the children.
I had a 1-year-old. I couldn't keep that nigga out of my sight for 3 seconds, or some shit would have gone amok. And these niggas went on full adventures in backyards and down hallways and other niggas' houses and dog houses and all kinds of shit. And y'all didn't have a single fucking clue. And then would get themselves back to where they were supposed to be. And y'all never had a clue? You never had a clue.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga learned to pick locks. This nigga knows how to pick locks. He knows how to tip drill his fucking playpen.
I guarantee you, one of them had a manifesto.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm going with no damn Tommy to no movie theater. I'll tell you that.
Right. Or Phil and Lil. Wonder what happened to Phil and Lil later on.
Well, I don't know. They had a lesbian mama, so they probably have a podcast.
Yeah. They were like, we were raised by our lesbian mom and our dad, and they were married.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now they live in WeHo and they have a podcast.
I think Phil and Lil's mom was actually the lady on Real World, and they came back for the reunion. And she came in with that shirt that said, I'm gay, but my husband's not.
Yeah. I see that.
This is not about bi erasure. She was a lesbian.
Yeah.
She was a full-blown lesbian. But sometimes all families don't look alike.
Yeah, that's fair. My next one is someone that she is a piece of work, you know what I mean? Horrible parent. For whatever reason, people still go to her for advice, when in reality she should be put in jail. And I don't believe in, say niggas should be in jail, but Medea needs to go to jail. Horrible parent.
I ain't gonna listen to you.
Understand me? Yeah, whatever. This one has attitude.
You ain't got to tell me.
Watch her.
I wonder where she get that from. Yes. Bye. See you later. I breaks attitudes with children like this. You heard of the horse whisperer? I'm the kid whisperer.
Horrible parent.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking about the character Medea, not the person, not RuPaul. Who's also on my list. Horrible parent.
And I know you know what I'm talking about.
Listen. But yeah, Medea.
Rue's mama from Euphoria, I have already gone into it, but I can't stand that lady. I can't stand her. And everybody gets so mad. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, that lady is not a good mom.
You want to kill yourself doing drugs? Go ahead. I'm not going to stand in your way. So I can do drugs. Yep. Anything I want. The world's your oyster. Mama, you fucking with me right now? No. If you want to fry every last brain cell in your head, go ahead.
First of all, like I said, your 17-year-old daughter is hooked on heroin. She not even, it's not Adderall. It's not caffeine pills. She's hooked on heroin. And you gonna let her come in with a suitcase with wheels into your home and not even think to, what's in there? Let me see. I don't let my crackhead uncle come around me and leave my purse out of my sight. It stays on my lap. You gonna let your 17-year-old daughter come up here with heroin in a suitcase? Girl, I hate that lady. I'm sorry your husband died. I feel bad. But your 17-year-old daughter is on heroin.
Yeah. That's wild. Every time. Euphoria is a wild ass show.
Nigga. Oh, I think I want some smothered chicken, rice, and gravy.
That's delicious. My next person on the horrible TV parent list, in both of her roles on 2 separate TV shows, horrible. Peggy Bundy. On Married with Children.
Both of them, honestly.
And Gemma on Sons of Anarchy.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, honey, you got your period.
Mom, I'm 25.
Well, don't be ashamed. Every woman develops differently. You're just a late bloomer.
Mom, it's not my period.
Now, didn't really care about her kids on either show. She could have just left them for dead. You know, all her kids had bad vibes. So I don't. But bad mom all around.
Bad dad. Michael Ealy on For Colored Girls.
Oh, you just a damn whore. Is that your man down there in that car? Are these his kids?
Motherfucker, give me my kids! Oh,
get off!
Oh, yes. I never looked at him the same after he dropped them kids out that damn window. And then he went up on Being Mary Jane, right? And then I was like, oh, shit, because, she was so desperate to have a damn baby. I was like, where are you going to get with him? Because he's just going to throw your baby out the window, too. Like, every movie that I see or show, I think, because he's on some TV show now, I'm like, oh, he's going to throw a baby out the window.
Throw the baby out the window. Also, if I may, Michael Jackson.
Where he dangled that baby. He dangled it like. Like a marionette. Like Pinocchio.
Yes. The little nutcrackers with that.
It's gonna be May.
I was like, you treat that baby like a ventriloquist doll. Little slappy ass baby.
Yeah. Horrible parent for making him think that.
And truly, even if we're really gonna dig into a horrible parent before that for naming the same baby you dangled out the window blanket. Like,
yeah.
What's your baby's name? Comforter. Duvet.
Right,
Duvet. Oh my God, there is a nigga out there with a baby named Duvet. I know it is.
I know it. You know
is.
What? Google it. I didn't know it's somebody named Duvet Johnson. I bet you. Google it.
I'm about to do it right now. Let me get out of my grocery delivery. Let's see. Babies named Duvet.
It's either Duvet Johnson or Duvet Williams. I bet you. I'm just gonna Google Duvet Johnson.
Let me do this. Hold on.
Oh, Bessie Johnson makes home stuff. That's interesting.
Duvet, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No.
Dwayne Johnson Duvet. Does he have? Why does The Rock have? Why does your cousin have?
That is not your cousin. He has duvet covers.
Yeah,
Wait,
well, I think
hold
this
on.
is some some Etsy type shit. So I don't. These aren't his specifically. It's by independent artists.
Okay, Duvet Jones.
I don't see anybody. Duvet Williams. This is low key anti-black, but I don't care.
Very. No.
Latoya Duvet Williams. No, I don't know. Ed Williams. Damn. We probably have to go on like LinkedIn or something.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Or Facebook.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because I know there's gonna be some.
There after Jade and XD calls themselves the blackest show, but I mean, here are all the reasons why they're not. It's gonna be like a BuzzFeed art.
Oh,
Number
can't
one,
wait.
they use the hard ER. Yeah, bitch,
Yeah.
what and what?
Yeah, sometimes it hits. You know what I mean?
They can't use it.
Right, exactly. Get with it.
I ain't gonna sit in a room and let them use it either.
Hello?
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna do that. Have your white friend take my I say nigger and say it's okay. No, it's not.
No. Why was I
just,
Googling? Why did I Google that? Oh no. Okay.
Who's on your list?
I just went. I said Michael Jackson.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Carl Winslow.
Oh.
Well, that party you went to last night must have been a real doozy.
Yeah, the frat house really rocked. Music, babes, good food,
drinking.
First of all, you're a cop, number one. So let's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you didn't do a really good job at protecting your daughter from Steve Urkel. Like, he literally stalked her as many times as she said no and set up clear boundaries, and you chose to ignore them all. You and your wife chose to ignore them each and every time. You know, he should have been banned from your house. He should have called the police on himself. You should have arrested him several times. You're the law. You know how to do it.
Changed his own DNA in order to woo your daughter.
Like that is Silence of the Lambs tea. You know what I mean?
And Logan took over your show, so
yeah, dude.
You should have.
And
no. That's wait. Take that out, Abe. Take that out, Abe.
I'm about to say you got the right profession for it.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, bad joke, anti-black.
Whatever happened to Steve Urkel?
One day he went next door. Said he was going for some milk. Never came back.
Okay, whatever happened to? Did I do that? Did I do that? T-shirts.
Somebody said all the parents from Pretty Little Liars. Let me tell you.
Yes.
Okay, because your high
oh
school
my God,
daughters was,
yes.
Okay, they was like they was being.
That's Euphoria without drugs.
Exactly.
Spencer, okay.
You can drop the whole caring friend act. We know exactly who and what you are.
I've done some bad things, Mr. Hastings. But like it or not, I am Spencer's friend.
You forced our daughter to lie for you. Now she's in as much trouble as you are.
Nigga, they was being threatened. Okay, this was attempted murder. They had coming after them with actual
kidnapping.
Weapons. Okay, do you want to play a game? Like, it was very crazy.
Yeah.
And the parents of the whoever the thing
Miss
was.
from fucking Charmed, Piper from Charmed, Holly Marie Combs. She was the mom of what's her face on there. Horrible parent on that show.
Terrible parent.
Horrible.
Terrible parent.
Horrible.
But whoever was the parent of the assailant. That bitch, you are the one who should go to jail because your child is running amok.
Holly Marie Combs.
Was she the one? I don't even know who the assailant was.
I'm about to say the white girl. I'm about to say they all were except for the one. We need to revisit Pretty Little Liars because
we might have that might have to be like
not the newer one, but the
there's
original.
a new one.
Well, yeah, it's not a new. Yes, it's all the same people. It's just they're grown up now. You know, like 5 years later, and now they're still in the mess. I don't know if it's still on now. I don't know if it survived the demic, but you know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, everybody in all the parents in Pretty Little Liars.
All the parents.
Yes.
Lock them up. Who you got?
Sissy Houston.
Woo!
She was technically on television.
Yeah, she was. Demon breath
on that
monster.
You write this about Whitney's longtime friend. I know there's been a lot of speculation over the years about the friendship between Nippy and Robin and whether it was more than that. Do you believe that Whitney and Robin were in a gay relationship?
I don't really know. I thought, I didn't particularly like her.
What didn't you like?
She hated the fact that her daughter was gay.
Yeah.
And allowed a whole bunch of, nonsense going on. Allowed her daughter-in-law take over the business.
Fuck shit up.
You don't even go here and still apart after they got divorced. Gary got remarried,
Why?
got a whole nother wife, but you still apart.
Why?
She like Vicky Winans. Mario Winans' mama.
We can put her on there, TV or not. Mario Winans. Wait, I don't wanna know. Wait, his mother? Wait, is he a Winans?
I didn't tell her to put on. Yeah,
he's a Winans.
By marriage,
Winans?
though. Yeah.
Is he the child of the brother sister lovers?
No.
Who is he to them?
I want to say he's. Hold on. Look, where's my phone? Is he Vicky's son and Marvin's? Mario.
So he's their nephew.
Winans. Hold on.
So he's
Give
a
me
double
second.
nephew. Is what you're telling me?
Hold on. The Winans musical career.
I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't.
Why don't these
take
people
it
have
anymore.
updated Wikipedia?
Please don't let it show. Oh baby, I don't wanna.
The most visible Winans gospel singer.
Oh, I wonder how they feel.
all this damn
secular
ads.
music.
Because I've never lived my life to show myself approved to men. I've always lived my life to show myself approved to God in heaven. And, my walk and my faith has nothing to do with my career and my production and things of that nature. And as far as...
Well, he's still... Why can't... Well, y'all are black. Y'all know the tea. Let us know wherever places.
He falls in line.
Who's on your list?
The parents from Caillou. I hate that nigga. Okay, he's bad. He's spoiled. And don't tell me nothing about don't call kids bad. That nigga is bad. He's rotten. He's rotten. He's one of those kids where you go up to the school, you be like, I fight a kid. Like, Caillou is rotten and awful, and he's mean, and he's nasty, and I hate him. I hate that kid.
Caillou. I despise Caillou. Like, Caillou needs to go.
Caillou is a bald little asshole.
I mean, I love PBS, but Caillou creeps me out. I think it's the way he talks.
Caillou's voice drives me crazy.
It's like one continuous whining show.
Whiny, mommy, I don't want to eat, mommy.
They did everything but dangle his ass out the window. on your list?
Heathcliff and Claire Huxtable.
Excuse me, may I cut in here?
Oh, Miss Huxtable, this is my date, Vanessa Huguenot.
Looks just like a daughter I used to have. Mom, don't get upset.
It ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with the goings on. It has everything to do with them as characters on the show. Horrible parents, let me tell you what. And I don't know if this is like Jack and Jill type of parenting. You know what I mean? Because they raised their kids very cafe ole.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go with that. Because notice how they treated Pam different.
Yes, they did. And the fact that they had them up there calling her cousin Pam, I said, what kind of shit is this?
Like she was from the country. She was from the A, 3 stops away.
Wasn't she from Brooklyn? No, they was in Brooklyn.
Bed-Stuy. She lived in Bed-Stuy, Jade, and they lived in Off the Water over.
Now that one episode where they got mad because she went to the Bronx to a party, I wasn't mad at that.
I wasn't mad at that, girl. First of all, what the fuck you getting on the D train at night? We don't even do that in 2022.
Did you hear my story about riding the 4 train from Utica to Kingsbridge? Like,
no,
at 4
cousin Pam.
a.m. No, cousin Pam.
Like, you see things that you do not ever need to see ever on the train.
Calling
at
her
that
cousin
hour.
Pam was a microaggression, no.
Absolutely. Just because she lived in Bed-Stuy. And I bet you mama lived in like... They made her seem... Well, she was from the project. But they made her seem like she was from down south and she didn't know nothing. But it was like,
No,
girl,
it was
she
a
went to like Brooklyn
microaggression
Tech.
because it was just a reminder all the time that you're not our child.
It was in that we have money and you don't.
Yeah.
Although Pam didn't really... Cousin Pam, she had to act like she ain't never been nowhere because she was like, oh, y'all got name brand stuff. Like, ooh.
I mean,
but they didn't really do like...
I mean, truth be told,
they
if
didn't
we
do
walked
their
in a
due
house like
diligence.
that right now, we'd be like, oh, this is big. Be like, somebody else live on the second floor? They're like, no, that's where more bedrooms are.
Did I ever tell you the time I went to Michael Arsenault's house?
No.
So... No, it's a good story. It's nothing bad. It's
I
really
would
good.
think
It's
so
really
with
good
Michael
story.
Arsenault, but I'm like,
So
does he have a brownstone?
He lives in a beautiful building. He lives. This is here, and like, of course, I've been to his house in New York, but here he lives in a beautiful building, and I had to. You know, like my apartment's building is cute or whatever, but it's not this. So I was like, okay, but in my head I was like, they have doorbells.
Oh yeah, I know, and it'd be
Like-
the smallest shit we'd be hype about.
I was gagged at like the doorbell or like the touchless entry. I was like, yes, my bitch made it.
Ooh,
So,
yeah, that's cute.
but my point is, I had to like faint. I was like, oh, this is, yeah. I was like,
Yes.
gagged.
Yes.
Gagged.
I don't know if
My
I want
friend
to
is
touch
on.
this key though, because you know some of these new niggas is too smart. And what if they be figuring out?
Did you see that news story where that black girl broke that ATM thing at 7-Eleven and noticed that they were skimming cards?
No.
Yes, girl. They was down. I don't know where this was, but this black girl, she was swiping her card. She was like, something ain't right. Cracked it open. And there's this whole thing of, you know, how scammers, they scan the thing, and so they're scanning your whole shit.
What? See, no. That's
At a
why
7-Eleven, I believe.
That's why you can't be using them one-off ATMs and shit.
Nigel Rattler says she was scammed out of hundreds of dollars after using this credit card reader inside a 7-Eleven in McKinney, Texas. She had a suspicion that something wasn't right, went back to the place of her last purchase, and started rolling. Her video posted to TikTok and Twitter, now going viral. You can see the card scammer placed right on top of the
I also don't use my card anymore. I use my wallet, Apple Pay.
Oh, okay.
because you can't. It's way more secure.
Yeah, no, that's true. I need to set that
And
up.
I also don't believe in touching anything if I don't have to anymore.
Oh, you know, I got devices and things that.
Well, I have that thing that I got at. I don't know if y'all should all get it too. I don't know if that you should get it at Amazon, but I got it at Walgreens. It looks like a big ass key.
That's what I have.
And you use it to touch
Yeah.
stuff, like some of my elevator.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the door. It has a little hook so you can pull the door and stuff like that. So I'm not touching shit.
You know, I'm not getting ready to go into my germophobia. Let's take a break and come back because I have some more parents for you.
Yes. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Where parents feel a kid can't be successful unless the parent is protecting and preventing at every turn, and hovering over every happening, and micromanaging every moment, and steering their kid towards some small subset of colleges and careers.
And we're black, talking about horrible TV parents and things that go on. Who you got?
All the parents on Love After Lockup. Except for Brittany and Marcelino.
Brittany mama is horrible.
Brittany's not a bad mom.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Brittany's mother.
Oh, hell no. Brittany's mother and grandmother are awful. What you mean?
I said Big Cindy is not, she ain't no saint.
No,
okay?
Big Cindy is no crystal stair, and the grandma is pure hell. What do you mean?
Oh, absolutely not. I know she
Jabba
is currently
terrible.
a pillar of salt.
But especially that Indy is an awful mother.
I cannot wait until we record.
I can't wait, nigga. I can't wait, nigga.
I have something to share with you.
Ooh.
Okay. No, I'm going to share it with you now on the main show to get people to come to Patreon. So, Love After Lockup, right? Because we're talking about horrible mothers. So, you know, Indy's mama, Yolanda the Bounty Hunter, A&E Thursdays at 8. You know she's a singer.
Just text it to me so I can play it.
Oh, best but motherfucker leave. That's what I'm about to do. Because everybody needs to bear witness. And I want to shout out Chef Greg Davis. Are you a chef for real? So we can shout. Yes, he's a private chef.
Yes.
Yeah, Greg, they. I don't know what your pronouns are, but they are a private chef. Go Chef Greg Davis.
Yes. Shout out. Go support.
First of all, I just realized who Chef Greg Davis is. Yes, I do know who they are. Sorry. But go support them. But they decided to send us this.
Okay. Y'all got to stop putting shoes on your pets.
After watching Amina, I low-key why people put like clothes on their dogs. I still hate it, but whatever.
Wait a minute.
Especially shoes.
This way you photo. Why are you doing this with me?
I couldn't wait to tell you this on page. Like we'll talk about it more on Patreon, but I had to show this to you now.
Okay. I feel like I'm at Black Brunch.
Gotta give a build up. Yes,
I'm really,
this is
and I'm
a
just
30
letting
to
the build
remember
up play
party
because I know Abe will edit it. I'm really ready for these vocals. I'm anticipating this. This is highly anticipated.
Give it to him, Cask and Cream, one time.
Okay, no, bitch. Okay, now I'm fast forwarding. Nigga, we're at 42 seconds. Wait, where does she sing? Wait. Oh, wait a minute.
That's not her yet. It's not bad. She has original music too. You should listen to it. Mm-hmm.
They say I'm crazy the way you get me open, baby. Ooh. They say I'm bugging.
This is our song, the original version. Oh, she makes Wayu music.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Neutrogena oil music. Rain bath music.
Cocoa butter music.
Yeah, hot 6 magic oil.
Okay, just one more and then we'll be done with that.
Say that if you find true love, don't let them slip away.
He loves me with Baby Come to Me. Wait, what? Wait. Is this a mix of Jill Scott and Anita Baker? I am. Wait a minute.
It is.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, all right. How do I?
Yes.
Okay.
Beside my pillow, like the pathway to bring that man to me.
Icon, amazing. An artist, a vocalist.
That's why she's a terrible parent. She's over there focusing on her craft and her career.
No, sometimes you need to know when you're a parent where your kid is lost cause and you got to work on you. You know,
because oh my god, I cannot wait to record. I cannot wait.
You know what I mean? Like that part about that Eve said, that wasn't just about man and or like, you know, romantic relationships. That could also involve your kids too. Sometimes relationships get real. Get ill.
No doubt.
No doubt. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were referring to the I don't even know you and I hate you.
Oh. That could also be applied to Love After Lockup.
Oh my God.
My next there's so many bad parents. I don't know why we should have mentioned him first, but Frank Mitchell.
Oh my! Yes, he's number 1 on the list.
Daddy, I hope you're not upset about these because they were on sale.
Girl, did you leave your mind where you left the rest of your clothes?
Oh, Daddy, this is a midriff. All the girls are wearing them.
And I guess all the girls are mutilating their bodies too.
Daddy.
Yeah, primarily because he owned a Saturn dealership.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he rocked that flat top. I think he still rock it. So actually, that's just an old black man thing. So I'll let that go. But, you know,
he was
a horrible
so that
parent.
Moesha
He had
run.
everything that was wrong with Moesha was because of Frank Mitchell. So it was all of his fault.
And don't tell me because her mama died. Because that's not it.
She probably died to get away from him.
Oh my gosh. That's why Miles was.
You know who's next on the list? You know who's next on the list? Fucking James Evans, horrible parent.
Terrible.
He didn't like the fact that his wife learned how to read.
Nope.
His little Michael was gay.
Yeah.
His other son was just annoying and skinny. And then Thelma didn't want to be and Thelma didn't want to be in a harem with that Nigerian NFL player or whatever. So he just said, fuck it, I'm gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, mood. But I
Also,
get it. Being a horrible parent,
I feel like
he was
when I
just
get
like,
good and fed
fuck
up, I just feel like, you know, that'll be the time.
You know how I'm gonna piss you off? I'm gonna die,
I'm gonna die, nigga.
Yeah.
Right here. I'm gonna die, and then and you know what happens when niggas die. right here in the flesh.
Right.
I'm going to secrete.
Right.
I'm going to
rigor mortis, girl. Rigor mortis.
I'm going to make your life a living hell right now, clunk. Clean that up, nigga. Die right Clean now. That up, nigga.
Oh, Mrs. James Evans. That's me. We regret to inform you that your husband, James Evans, was...
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. But yes, horrible parent.
Terrible.
I'm just gonna die because fuck y'all.
Claire Dunphy. Claire Dunphy. Terrible parent. She puts excessive pressure on her child.
Oh, hey, honey, how did it go?
Good, and I made another session for next week. How's the open house?
Wow, so intense. I had no idea the kind of pressure you're under. Honey, I was just you for 2 hours. I could barely hold it together. I don't know how you don't have a meltdown every day.
On her middle child, okay? So the girl literally is on Xanax and she's drinking at 16, which, I mean, you know, but like having a glass of wine at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They be calling the youngest baby dumb and the oldest one. Like, you know, they be playing the kids up against each other. Claire Dunphy's a terrible parent. She says it multiple times, too. She says it.
That's fair. That's fair. There's a lot of who else? I have like a whole running list.
Oh,
and
the
it's
McAllisters.
Like gritty replacement. Oh my gosh! First of all,
y'all left a whole nigga at home.
This is how I know.
Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here.
What?
This is how I know. Like, rich people get away with anything. Or excuse me, because they were quote unquote middle class. That's what they call, you know, rich white people who aren't millionaires, but they're almost. And they they weren't arrested for like child neglect.
Nope.
There was no social worker involved. There was no you got to talk to somebody before you get your check.
And
there
on
was
the
none of
second
that.
offense.
Yeah, you did it twice. Well, 3 times technically.
No, that
2,
don't count, no.
America only watched.
Exactly.
But 3, it happened 3 times.
The McAllisters are terrible parents.
Horrible parents.
And didn't even and the fact that y'all didn't even notice until,
which is so wild because Kevin McAllister was a hellraiser. So how did you not notice that nigga wasn't there?
Immediately.
It's not like he was like on some quiet, meek and mild Matilda shit. No.
They were also terrible parents for the way that they allowed that oldest boy to bully Kevin. Y'all let his oldest brother, let me tell you, had that been a black family, they would have been all up in that nigga's ass. You don't shame your family in public. You don't embarrass your brother on a stage. It would have been a whole to-do. But they got on, Kevin McAllister, nigger of the world, because they got on this nigga for getting bullied on stage, for getting humiliated by his flesh and blood on stage.
And that's why, you know, white people don't have souls or hearts, because that would have never happened.
That's why they killed their parents and their whole family. That's why they set up Christmas and make a plan. It starts with the parents.
Exactly. The parents of Matilda, both of them are horrible.
They were a special kind of awful.
Packages come today? Where'd all this come from?
The library.
The library? You've never set foot in a library. You're only 4 years old.
6.5.
You're 4.
6.5.
If you were 6.
First of all, because Danny DeVito was a scamming ass used car salesman.
Wait, and he's a terrible parent on It's Sunny as well.
Yeah. Well, actually,
no,
the
terrible
kids are
parent.
well, yeah, it's a reflection.
You got 2 kids who went out looking for crack so that they can get on welfare. You don't get to tell me anything.
Yeah. 2 cracks,
We have
please.
2 cracks, please.
But yeah, he was horrible. Him and his Rhea Perlman, horrible parents that she had to go live. Matilda had opted to go live with a teacher.
Did. Literally, like, that bitch printed out her own adoption papers at the library. I printed out these adoption papers at the library. The library was like motherfucking Robitussin for Matilda. Like, it solved everything.
Okay, everything. What's her Windex? We gotta watch Big Fat Greek Wedding. That was such a good movie.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say we gotta watch Matilda.
Oh, we should watch Matilda. I watched the reunion on YouTube because it was like a 25-year whatever. Because I wanted proof that Sarah Paulson wasn't Miss Honey because I firmly believe that it was her.
Oh,
but
my
it's
God.
not. It's totally somebody else. And it's not Sarah Paulson.
I know it's not.
Call her be shocked.
It could be though. Sarah Paulson could have honestly played Matilda.
She sure could.
She could have played Lavender, nigga. And we could like.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's one of them white women that can play anything. Her and Meryl Streep are about to be like, they could play Nat Turner and Frederick Douglass.
Let me tell you something,
like,
Little Richard, nigga, like, and James Brown, like they got it in the bag.
Yeah. It can't
Be like, Sarah
Bates.
Paulson, please tell us about your next role. I'll be playing Bootsy Collins in a biopic.
And you'd be like, work.
Can't wait to see it.
Right? Yes, American Horror Story Harlem.
Oh my God. I'm still not convinced Sarah Paulson wasn't in passing. I'll be real honest with y'all.
Could have very well been.
Woo, shit.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot of doubles. It's a lot of doubles that could, like a lot of TV parents that doubled as double awful TV parents. Because we talked about the McAllisters, and you turn around, you look at Schitt's Creek.
Oh yeah.
Also terrible parents.
Eugene Levy, also horrible parent.
Awful. But what's her face? What's her name in real life? Mom from Home Alone and Schitt's Creek.
Catherine O'Hara.
That bitch is funny.
I just call her. I never remember. I never think of her other roles outside of Beetlejuice.
Oh my God! I didn't even think about Beetlejuice.
Also, horrible parent.
Horrible parents. Horrible parents.
She said, "I'm an artist."
I'm here with you. I will live with you in this hellhole, but I must express myself. If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go insane and I will take you with me.
Remember, she said, "Fuck everybody," and she made that deck with that big ass like house with no walls.
Coraline's parents. Okay, that's why that bitch was looking for the bitch with the button eyes. She was willing to eat her turkey and her dressing and her yams and her collard greens, all because her parents refused to feed her. They did. They moved her out in the middle of nowhere to a haunted apartment mansion. They let her roam about and go to some crazy old lady's house, and they didn't feed her. So then she had to get abducted by another dimension, all for the sake so that she could have her a real meal. And then shit went amok. Coraline's parents are terrible.
Mom? What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
You're just in time for supper, dear.
You're not my mother. My mother doesn't have
But
Now I think about it, most cartoon movie or shows parents are bad. Like, think about Mulan. Like, that kept forcing like gender structures and norms on her. Yeah. Like, you keep in forcing these gender norms on them, and all Mulan wanted to do was just fight for her country, or fight for their country, because we don't know what their pronouns are. Honestly,
like literally one of the most diplomatic things outside of here. Let me not say that, because there's a lot of people who do things for noble reasons and can't help what this is founded upon. But yeah, terrible parents. Gemma from Sons of Anarchy, an awful, horrible, no good, very bad mother. And all the parents from Little Rascals as well, because them kids was bad and they was too free. And Buckwheat's parents was fucked up for letting him hang around only white kids.
Yeah.
That creates traumas.
I don't know where that was.
Why the fuck are they calling your kid Buckwheat?
Yeah, that creates complexes, you know what I mean?
Like little Nicky didn't deserve that.
Whatever happened to him?
Let's see.
As an actor.
Whatever happened to not Baby Jane, little Nicky?
Your makeup looks terrible.
Will Smith's mother also in The Fresh Prince. How you gonna let your son go live with your Republican brother-in-law?
From the minute you walked in that door, you've been a one-man wrecking crew, trying to tear down what's taken a lot of hard work to build up, skewering everything with your flippin' shenanigans.
Hey, man, I was with you up till skewering.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Again.
With your bratty ass nephew.
Just because your sister got money don't mean that's going to, make them be better.
He is a real estate agent.
Work.
Yep.
I see that.
Okay.
Make money in California?
Let's see. Let's see. Ross Bagley. That's his name.
I've never met somebody black named Ross before.
I haven't either, actually, now that you mention it.
I like the name Ross.
He's from Wisconsin.
They got niggas in Wisconsin, though.
They do have a lot of niggas in Wisconsin. I don't know if he is a real estate agent in Wisconsin, but he's currently a real estate agent.
Well, good for him.
Yes, very good. You have a couple more you want to do before we roll out?
Cersei and Jaime Lannister.
Woo! Together.
Horrible
Bad
parents.
brother-sister parents.
The more people you love, the weaker you are. You'll do things for them that you know you shouldn't do. You'll act the fool to make them happy, to keep them safe.
Horrible parents, because it's, first of all, Uncle Daddy or Monty. That's what Marlo's nieces and nephews got a call now that she got her sister's kids. They call her Monty. So yeah.
Jason
Mom
Bateman
Monty.
from Ozark.
Yeah, but so is Laura Linney, because Laura Linney.
Yes, also, yeah.
She was also a horrible parent on The Big C too, but
What's our story for the kids?
What do you mean?
Well, they see this polite dance that we're doing in front of them. They hear the constant edge in your voice.
Well, we could tell them the truth, Wendy. How would that be?
Oh, you know what, Marty? Before you get too comfortable up there on your cross.
The first episode of Ozark is wild. I mean, I've been watching like 2 seasons, but yeah, horrible parenting there.
Don Draper.
You know who is on my list? Suge Avery and Shaft as Mary Jane's parents on Being Mary Jane?
It's more complicated than that.
Look me in my eye and tell me you didn't make love to him.
I love you, Paul.
Justin's worth $30 million? We have been together for weeks, and I still feel like I don't know anything about him. Being Mary Jane, all new, Tuesday at 10.
It's all their fault.
Richard Roundtree.
They got 3. Yes. Suge Avery and Shaft.
I mean, and if we really gonna bust, it wasn't Suge Avery actually a mother of the color? Did she?
Yeah, she was.
Suge Avery, terrible TV parent.
Yeah. But I mean, like they, yeah, horrible parent. Who you got?
Suge Avery. Mister.
No, I'll say it. Because listen, back to Being Mary Jane. Right? You had the nerve to, there's one thing to raise your kids to be all successful, and there's one thing that I hate that ethnic brown people do, and it's not, I don't know if this happens in white culture. I don't know, but I know brown people do this a lot. Well, they were seemingly elect the daughter or the eldest daughter to be the parent of the children.
Yes.
And I hate when parents do that because they have made Mary Jane Pauletta to be Mary Jane.
Pauletta.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We need to watch that I'm so sorry. We have got to watch that movie on Lifetime with Amber Riley and not Amber Riley. We have to. Because I saw the commercial and I was like, oh my gosh.
Single black female, yes.
Yes, we need to live watch that. I will only watch it with you.
Okay, we can do that on our live next week or whatever.
Okay, we're gonna watch.
But that's funny. That is not.
We need to watch it.
Goodwin is her last name. She just got married too. Yeah, she looked great. Yeah, we should watch it. Amber Riley and not Amber Riley. But yeah, Being Mary Jane, the parents of Being Mary Jane. You have any more?
I did have one, but it escaped me. Oh, who was it? God damn it. We could do a part 2 to this, honestly, because there's so many.
Yep. And you all can submit them via social medias and on the Discord. All information is in the description box wherever you're listening, including all the links. If you click the Linktree link, it'll be everything that we do on the internet is listed there. So go and check that out. And
Will and Jada
do you have any final thoughts?
Because they act like they got 2 kids.
Beyonce act like she got 1.
I'm like, where them twins? No, she act like she got 2.
Yeah, she act like she'll celebrate 2. It's the boy we don't see. Rumi be out there somewhere, because she's like 3. But even though Sarah's the same age, whatever. I'm only celebrating my black daughters. Beyonce has made it very clear of the separation. I have 2 black daughters who are gorgeous, and I have a son.
Look at us in our matching outfits.
Yes, and Jay has a son. That I'm also the mother of.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
It's like her son is like a comma. It's like and.
Not you calling him the Spinderella of the crew.
Yeah.
I told you.
That's literally what it is.
When I was a kid, and everybody used to be like, "Who? Which one is that one?" I'm like, "That's N." For the longest, I thought Spinderella was N.
On that note, I'm just calling this episode N.
What you gotta do with the 2 dashes?
Yeah. Oh, with that being said, you all have a good rest of the week.
We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Yes, we're moving